Hi there, this is Chandra Easton from StarAstrologyHealing.com, speaking to you today about my travels through Australia, which is such an ancient land. I'm in Western Australia at a town called, or a region called Kalbarri, and it's on the west coast, south of Monkey Mia, north of Geraldton. I think it's, 7 hours from Perth, something like that. This and lots of other travel videos are on my website. Just look for the link to Footsteps of Light to this ancient land. And just thought I'd share with you some of the beauty of this region. The Kalbarri National Park is quite extensive. It's around the coastline where the very small coastal town, village really, of Kalbarri is, and it's also in the hinterland. Probably, 60 kilometres or so inland. And I went to a few different places. One of them was a place called Hawke's Head. And it's overlooking the mighty Murchison River. I believe the Murchison River is the second largest river in Western Australia, though I'm not exactly sure what the largest river is. And you can see here from this clip how there's not much water in it at the moment there. You can hear the wind in the background and the vastness of the national park around it. Yes, and they've built, I don't think I've got an image here, I think it's further along that I've got it. They've built viewing platforms out over the valley, but that's a little bit further up. Yeah, so it's a beautiful, beautiful area. Lots of lovely flowers, native wildlife, and I continued on from there and went down to the township of Kalbarri, and a couple of days later, I think it was, I went to a place called Gorge. I just wanted to show you Eagle Gorge because I love the rock. You know, the rock, it's just really ancient, and it's windswept and it's wild, and you can see in this image here the people, how small they are on the little beach. I wouldn't swim down there. I think it's too wild, too rocky. The coral reefs are just offshore, and no doubt the sharks. But there's something about the rock that's been weathered by the wind and is so ancient and so beautiful that I loved. And of course what I find really interesting about Kalbarri is how the red of the desert comes right up to the sand and to the beach, and then it kind of gives way to these sort of beautiful spots. This one here, it's called Blue Holes, and this is just one of the places where the locals go to swim. There are so many different spots, and you can see the coral there, and it's not that easy to enter into the water, and of course beautiful shells. And a day or so after that I went out to another part of the national park, referred to as Nature's Window, and I thought I'd just show you here. First of all, before I do that, yes, you can see the ledges sticking out over the valley here, and standing out on those ledges, sort of perched above the cliff. This is eagle terrain and territory, and then this little clip here will just give you a bit of a panoramic view of the region and how absolutely magical and vast it is. A lot more greenery than there was up north, and there's still drought, not much water in the river at all. And I'm walking along the rocky cliff edge here, and I just love the ancientness of the rock. I sat here perched on this ledge for quite a while, just tuning into how old the rock is. And I've got another clip here that I'll show you. Yes, and I was walking very carefully along this area up to a place called Nature's Window. It's just been, the rock's been weathered, and you can look in both directions, to the ocean to the west on the left, and across the river to the right. Beautiful country, no doubt sacred country, I would imagine, in times gone past when the Aboriginal people lived here. And I came upon a sign, one of the lookouts, that talked about how ancient it was, and that once upon a time the ocean was here, and they found evidence of sea scorpions, and I don't know, 420 million years ago it says. Yeah, and I've had this sense all along this coastline here that what is ocean could easily become, what is land could easily become ocean again. You know, it's kind of like nature's in charge. Some of the beautiful trees around the district, they survive. I don't know the name of these trees, but there's tens of thousands of them all around this area, and they survive in this harsh environment. And this last image is of me sitting here taking in the vista and the peace of Nature's Window, and I hope that's given you a little bit of a insight into this wonderful national park, the Kalbarri National Park. This and other travel videos, you'll find them on the website. That's all, bye for now.